You mean, like in a military boot camp?
Could be. But the only two who had military training on this island are Lucas and me. Unfortunately, he is dead, and I'm the one left chasing this goddamn murderer.
Right. Moving forward, we should all be extra careful.
It's settled. I'm heading out to Seacat now. Sam, could you check if my climbing gear was used?
You read my mind.
I'd like to hear Dr. Kat's thoughts on the rash, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Come along, Carla.
Wait, I could search the Admiral's room for clues about the knife.
Why did you stop, Carla? Are you still coming along to Kat's suite?
I just need to check on a potential lead. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
All right, then. We'll be at the Starship suite.
Did the knife sink with the boat and wash ashore? Or did the Admiral take it with him beforehand? If so, there should be a matching sheath somewhere in his suite.
Some pills are missing.
The embers are too hot. I need a tool to pick them up. I need to remove the shovel first.
Let's see if the knife fits. It's a perfect fit. Damn it! I'd really hoped I could trust the Admiral. But now? Calm down, Carla. One thing at a time. Let's find out if Dr. Cat has diagnosed Ruben first.
Miss Page? Aren't you supposed to be with Ruben?
Yes, well, something else came up.
And how would you explain why you were in my room?
Actually, I thought I'd help you investigate the climbing gear.
The gear was at the greenhouse, though. Did that information slip your mind?
No, I just figured you'd be back in your suite by now.
Don't take me for a fool, Miss Page. It's clear you're withholding information from me. Need I remind you that's a violation of federal law?
Of course not. If I knew something, I'd tell you.
Carla, I trust you to tell me the truth, but don't push it. And please tell Ruben that the culprit must have used their own climbing gear. I'll devise a plan to track the killer, given some time to think. Alone.
Got it. I'll be on my way. Is the Admiral onto me? Maybe that wasn't the best time to snoop. But what's done is done. I should carry on and check up on Ruben.
Ah, Carla. Any news on that lead you pursued?
Nothing solid yet. But I guess you've examined the rash already?
Well, it's definitely abnormal in its shape and the way it's spreading.
Does that mean it's life-threatening?
Oh no, it's nothing critical. It's just an odd pattern I've never seen before.
Could it be a reaction to the venom?
Perhaps, but we need to research it further to be sure.
We could run some tests in my workshop. I have all the equipment and tools we could need.
What tests are you planning to run?
We'll sample the bacteria from the rash tissue.
And we can culture and examine the infected cells.
I'm no biologist, but don't cells take ages to grow?
Indeed, but I have a device, a cell growth accelerator. We'll have the results in no time.
Could you explain how that device works?
Of course. It multiplies the bacterial growth process of binary fission by tenfold or so.
Could you repeat that in English, please?
My bad. It helps the bacteria duplicate their DNA and reproduce quicker.
I hate to interrupt an educational moment, but I'd like a word with Ruben, in private.
Carla, let's meet in the workshop. If you get there first, could you please look for a petri dish?
Sure, will do.
That's grand. Carla, we'll join you soon.
I need another battery to power the plasma ball.
Oh, you're both here already. Didn't see you.
We just came in. Since you were really into your search, we decided not to disturb you. Did you manage to find the petri dish? Reuben already started the preparations.
Yes, got it right here. Do you need anything else set up?
Just giving the cell accelerator a little tweak, and we're good to go.
Carla, could you sample the tissue? It could be a great learning experience.
Oh, I guess I could give it a try.
Just brush the rash with a cotton swab and dip it into the medium in the petri dish.
Cotton swab, petri dish, got it. Breeding some new plant species. Next, I need to open the petri dish and pour the nutrient medium into it.
You handled that well, Carla. Ever thought of becoming a scientist yourself?
Not really. I dreamed of becoming a journalist since I was 8 years old. Digging for the truth and fighting for the underdog. That's what makes me tick.
Trust me, there's plenty of that in scientific research too. But it's great you've found your calling.
All right. I'll let the accelerator work its magic now. It might take an hour or so.
I guess we're going to be here a while.
The cells are almost ready.
You bastard!
Jackson, what's the...
Are you crazy, Jax?
Maybe. Why else would I mistake this traitor for a friend?
We are friends.
So why didn't you tell me that you loved Janet? Yeah, that's what I thought.
As much as I hate prying into your affairs, Reuben, this worries me. What's going on?
Well, you heard the men. I just don't understand how Jax found out.
I should have told you before, but Portia and Janet were fighting about a love letter earlier. The letter Janet had sent you? My guess is that Portia told Jax all about it.
I suppose I deserve the fallout.
Why would you even think that?
I could have stopped this from escalating, but I kept leading Janet on. Now, I'll lose them both. And it's my fault.
But do you actually love Janet?
I do, but she's dating Jax, and I'd hate to be the homewrecker.
Ruben, you can't bottle up your emotions forever. Just be true to Janet, okay?
Funny. I thought I'd get over her. I figured she'd be happily settled with Jax. But my hypotheses have never been so wrong.
The way I see it, you should settle things with Jax first. He's your best friend, right?
Damn right. And I owe him a proper explanation.
Hold your horses, Ruben. We need to finish examining the rash.
Right. Just give me a moment to focus.
The cells should have grown by now, Carla. Could you get the petri dish out of the accelerator?
The Petri dish should be in the accelerator. I bet I need to press the big green button.
Carla, could you take a look too? It would be nice to have a second opinion.
I need to find these cells.
I'm no expert, but those cells look infected to me.
Well spotted. There are traces of venom on them, and so on Ruben's hand. As I didn't find any punctures, the culprit must have applied the poison differently.
Someone could have sprayed the poison without even touching Ruben.
Indeed. A perfume bottle or a gardening spray could have been used.
I hate to suggest this, but Portia has a sharp eye and keeps tabs on all the guests. Maybe she noticed something odd before you collapsed at dinner.
Maybe. Portia never bought the whole Lucas's death was an accident theory anyway. She might actually help us narrow down the list of suspects.
You want us to question her?
No, I'll deal with it. We have some unresolved feelings to discuss anyway.
All right, let's get some sleep, Carla.
Please get us up to speed tomorrow, Ruben.
Promise.
Time to catch up on sleep then. Huh? I got 3 messages. From whom? What happened? I should hurry.
Hey, has Ruben texted you too?
Yeah. Any idea what's going on?
God knows, Carla. I'm heading upstairs to find out.
What's the first aid kit for? Do you think Ruben's injured?
He told me to bring it, and I don't have another minute to waste wondering why.
Then let's hurry to Portia's suite. Ruben? What's going on?
She's dead. Portia's been shot.
Damn it. I'm so sorry, Ruben.
We'll catch the murderer, I promise.
Ruben, what about Janet?
She was breathing, but I'm not sure what happened to her.
I'd better check then. She's unconscious, but there's no major threat to her health. Carla, could you help me move Janet onto the chair?
Let me help.
You've been through so much. I'll do it.
Oh, Portia. All she ever wanted was to keep me safe and sound. What's the point of my research if I can't even protect my own family?
None of this is your fault, Ruben. Don't be so hard on yourself.
And there's no shame in taking time to mourn. Maybe you should...
No, I won't stop until Portia's killer is under lock and key.
Then let's take it from the top. Tell us everything you saw.
All right. As you know, I was going to ask Portia about potential suspects. I knocked at first, but nobody answered. So I barged in and saw Portia lying in a pool of blood. I rushed towards her, but unfortunately, it was too late. She'd been shot dead.
Do you know what happened to Janet?
No idea. She was already unconscious when I found her. But look at all that mess. You said there was bad blood between Janet and Portia, right? What if they've been fighting and...
Even if we assume this was a crime of passion, where's the gun?
Yeah, that's the piece of the puzzle that makes no sense.
Well, maybe the Admiral was involved. Right now, he's the only person with a gun on the island.
I don't think Samuel could ever do something as horrible as this. But perhaps we should investigate this scene before we start pointing fingers.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now, if you don't mind, Ruben, we should inspect Portia's body for any clues.
Of course, Catherine. Whatever you need to piece this together.
Let me just get a shot of the crime scene first.
Any idea when she passed away?
The blood hasn't clotted yet, so I'd guess Portia died about a half an hour ago. But there's also some bruising on her arms, too. Take a look.
Three gunshot wounds. Seems there was a struggle before shots were fired. I need to examine Portia's body. 3 shots? Seems like overkill. I need to examine Portia's body. 3 shots? I need to examine Portia's body. I need to examine Portia's body. A bruise? By the looks of it, Portia didn't go down without a fight. I need to examine Portia's body. A bruise? By the looks of it, Portia didn't go down without a fight. I need to examine Portia's body. 3 shots? I need to examine Portia's body. 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 A bruise on her forehead. Was Portia hit by something? I think I've seen enough. I should grab a photo for evidence. Portia was shot 3 times.
3 times and nobody heard it?
There are feathers scattered everywhere. Might be related. I'll take a quick look around. Something must have been used to silence the shots. Looks like a bullet hole. I should grab a photo of it. It looks like the murderer used a pillow to suppress the sound of the shots.
That could dampen the sound a bit, but it wouldn't silence it completely. We would still have heard the shots being fired.
The storm's getting louder and more violent. I guess most of us thought it was just another peal of thunder.
I agree with Carla, Ruben. This storm's not in our favor for sure.
Portia was shot 3 times. But the bruises indicate there was a fight too. I think the shots were impulsive, which means the killer didn't stick around for long. There's a chance that they left more evidence behind.
So how does Janet fit into all this?
I don't know yet. She's the odd one out at the moment. Maybe I'll be able to make more sense of it once she's regained consciousness. In the meantime, I'll look around the room some more. The laptop took some heavy damage too. A black USB key in the laptop? It doesn't look like the same USB key I used to access Portia's laptop before. I threw that USB key behind the table. Let's see if it's still there. The USB key is too far away. I can't reach it. I need something to fish it out with. I should ask Ruben if he has anything I could use. I think I found a piece of potential evidence, but I need something long to fish it out with. Do you have anything I could use?
The closest thing I can think of is an antique cane I was showing the Admiral before.
I guess that would work. But are you sure I can use it? It sounds expensive.
I don't care. If it can do the trick, use it. It's in the foyer.
If you say so. I guess that will do. I should head back upstairs. This is definitely the one I used before. Is it Portia's too? Maybe Ruben will know something about it. Ruben, I found 2 USB keys. Do you know if they are Porsche's?
Mind giving both of them to me? I'd like to have a look. The light gray one is Portia's. She used to mark her things with a yellow dot. Easier to identify, she said. The black one I've never seen before.
Strange. I found the black one plugged into her laptop. Any idea where it might have come from?
The only way to find out is to check what's on it. Follow me to the study. We'll use my laptop to try and access this mysterious USB key.
You guys go ahead. I'll keep an eye on Janet in the meantime.
Thanks. I'll come back and check on Janet once I'm done with this.
Sure, I'll be here.
The USB key is plugged in, but we need a password to access it.
Is there any way we could bypass it?
I have software on my laptop that could help, but it still won't be an easy task. My head is all over the place. I don't know if I'll be able to do this by myself.
If that's your way of asking for help, I'll help.
Thanks, Carla.
I need to play the sequence first. I need to change something to reach the lock.
we're in. Great job, Carla. But it looks like most of the files are hidden way below the surface. Although, we did learn that the USB key has automatic infiltration software. I bet it was used to access Portia's laptop.
Why would they need to go through Portia's laptop?
Could it be? God damn it. They probably thought they'd find some files about Project Genetica on it.
So that means the killer is really after the project you're working on.
Yeah, looks like it. And that's why I won't say another word about the project to you. That would put you in even more danger.
Okay, if that's what you want, I won't push. Let's just focus on what's in front of us.
You're right, Carla. I need to focus. Let's see what else we can ascertain from this key. It looks like the rest of it is heavily encrypted. The culprit must have had connections. You don't get this type of tech at your local corner shop.
Does anyone like that come to mind?
No, but whoever is doing this must have deep pockets.
Well, we need to gather more information. Do you think we can get anything else from the USB?
I can set up an automatic decryption tool, but the rest of the data is hidden really deep. I'm not sure how long it will take, or even if it will recover anything.
In a situation like this, we need to use every lead we've got.
I'll set it up.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'll head back to Dr. Cat, see how Janet's doing. Dr. Cat should still be in Portia's suite.
Oh, Carla, you're back. How did it go? Did you find anything on the USB key?
Ruben is still in the study, trying to set up a decryption tool to dig for more information.
But what did they want with Portia's laptop?
They're looking for information about one of Ruben's projects.
Wait, could it be about...
Wait, don't tell me you're in on Project Genetica.
That's what it's called? No, Ruben just asked me to consult on one of his DNA machines. That's one of the reasons I came to the island, but I didn't even get a chance to do it.
Either way, how's Janet holding up?
She's still out, but it doesn't look critical. She should be coming around soon.
Okay, I'll have another look around then, in case I missed something.
Of course. Take your time. Did you find anything, Carla?
I found a cartridge. It might be from Lucas's handgun. I think it's about time I visited the Admiral and got to the bottom of this.
Do you really think he could have killed Portia?
Portia didn't want the Admiral.
Name one person who did get along with Portia.
You got me there. But that doesn't change the fact that he's the only one with a gun.
Since you're going to speak with Sam, do you at least have a plan for how you're going to approach him?
I'll go to him for advice and tell him what's going on.
Are you sure that's a good idea? It's hard to believe, but what if he's the killer?
My mind's made up. Besides, if I don't come back, you know who did it. Right. Well, I'll go find him. I'll start with his suite. That's where I saw him last.